see.
Perché ma non ho fatto neanche...
Why did you go to the other roof, bro? Yeah. Full teamer. One more.
Running over.
Another one more. Nice.
Team wipe.
Yeah, there's two teams here, dude.
Yeah, on the roof. Knocked one.
Rope.
One from Gulag, but let's push this.
Yes, yeah.
In today's video, I want to go through my best tips for how to improve fast in Warzone. So I think a lot of players are just really inefficient with their playtime. Like if you want to improve as fast as possible, you gotta be really efficient with your time. And I assure you, if you watch this video and listen to what I have to say and you incorporate these tips, you will improve faster. So what I see a lot of new players playing BR do is to play very slow and very safe, avoiding all fights they can, just trying to get the win with as little fighting as possible, because yes, it will improve your chance to win since there is less risk of dying. However, if you rarely take any fights, you will struggle and have a harder time when you actually get into a fight. So let's take a quick example here. So we have player 1 here, which plays super safe, ends up getting second place just hiding and avoiding the fights the whole match. He dies to the last player though, and he had a total kill count of 2 after spending, what, 25 minutes on the match. But since he doesn't take a lot of fights, he did end up losing the 1v1 in the end, and he plays second. Pretty good to play second though, but if he spends some more time actually shooting his gun, he would most likely actually won that match, because he would be way more used to actually fighting. Then we have player number 2, which plays super aggressive. He almost takes every fight he can. He didn't even end up to the end game though, but during those 25 minutes player 1 played, he played way more matches and he had a total kill count of around 15. Who do you think improved the most though? Of course, in my opinion, that's player number 2, because playing super passive like the first player is just not time efficient if you're trying to improve at the game overall. If you want to play like that and prefer that playstyle, by all means do that. But if you're looking at actually improving at the game though, I think it's really important to improve on your gunplay and getting used to fighting, so you can actually win those fights that matters in the end game. Because if you hide all game and you finally get that 1v1 for the win and you never engage in fights, you will most likely lose it unless you get lucky, because the other player will most likely have more experience than you. So my personal tip that I usually give to everybody quick is just to play super aggressive, so you can get that fighting skill up, and when you feel more comfortable with fighting, you can of course slow down your pace and try to get those wins. With all that said though, I thought I would go through how I play, especially in solos. It is in my opinion the only fun way to play solos, because in my opinion they are way too campy, but I do play basically the same style in group as well. So I like to drop quite hot, even though a lot of the times, believe it or not, especially in group play, these spots are not that crowded as you think. Like I had times where some of these spots were just my group only, which is pretty crazy. So my favorite spot to drop is the Superstore, but it's also the hottest. Then I'm a big fan of Boneyard, and then thirdly Quarry. I think Quarry is the safest out of those 3, and all these spots are so good for loot. Like if you survive the early game, you're gonna come out looted and you're gonna get a loadout really quick, and then just go from there. So when I decided where to land, I tried to look for some scavenging contracts. If you're dropping Superstore, that is gonna be really hard though, but Superstore have so much loot, so even without a contract, you should be fine with money. So yeah, as soon as you drop, try to kill and clear that place, and then try to get the contract. In some cases it can be good to drop on the contract, but in other cases it might not be worth to drop directly on it and maybe try to get it later. That's something you will learn the more you play, because yeah, sometimes it's just too much risk to drop on it. When you clear the place though and done the contracts and all that, you should have enough cash to get a loadout, or at least be really close. For this playstyle though, I would definitely recommend a loadout with an AR or a SMG. I did release a video yesterday on what I think is the best class loadout in Warzone right now, and it's perfect for this playstyle. Basically what I run with that is a MP7. but you could use like a GRA or M4 as well. That works great. So when you have the loadout, then hopefully you were able to loot a trophy system. Trophy system is, in my opinion, the best thing you can ever loot in the game. So try really to loot that, and then you should try to get a vehicle. If you can get a helicopter, that is great. Like, that's the best vehicle you can get, but a normal car will work. And if you don't have a trophy, then try to get one of those cargo trucks, because that one can actually tank 2 rockets while the other ones can only tank 1. And then when I have the car, I just try to look for kill contracts and then just look for people. Even if you don't have a trophy system though, I still recommend you to take the car, but you have to be way more careful. Like, you can't go close to people because they will see for you. But if you keep range, you should be fine. Like, sure, you're gonna get RPG'd here and there, but if you're looking to improve, like, that's just a risk you have to take, because going on foot is gonna be so much slower. If you manage to get a kill contract, just hunt that guy. If you kill him, you will get some cash, and all the extra cash I get, I will spend on UAVs, and just keep hunting people, trying to get as many fights as I can in the least amount of time. Like, that's kind of the key here. We want to be efficient with the time, so we're gonna take all the fights we can, which means a lot of the fights are not gonna be optimal, and we're gonna be on a disadvantage while the other player have advantage. But if you're looking to improve, this is fine anyway, because you shouldn't look at the performance each match that way. Like, this is for the bigger picture. But of course, if you feel like one fight would put you at too big disadvantage, you can always try to get another fight. Like, you should have a vehicle, so yeah, just look for other fight then. I know a lot of people really like self-revive, but most likely it's gonna be useless most of the time, because I'm playing real aggressive, and I mean, most of the time it's gonna be pretty close quarter. So if they down you, you're gonna be dead anyway. But if you really want to buy it, then do it. But personally, I think it's a waste of cash unless you're super rich or you're closer to the end game. But yeah, that's basically it. Just keep getting contracts, pop UAVs, be on the move, and just keep hunting people. And I assure you, if you keep this playstyle up, you will improve way faster compared to playing super slow. And if you're looking for more tips on what class loadout would work great for this, as I said, I did make a video yesterday showing what in my opinion is the best class loadout, and that loadout works perfect for this playstyle. So check that one out. I will have that in the pinned comment. And there's also some more gameplay in that one as well, I guess. Anyway, I hope you guys found this useful, and if you are interested in more guides or Warzone gameplay, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I will leave you now with a solo match where you can see everything I'm talking about in action. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and see you guys in the next video. But if you could just like mount up on a building, like jump and mount. Just like add a bit more counterplay to those, you know? Because some buildings really don't have that. Yeah, you can spam RPG, C4 and all that, but that's like about it. Can I cut the parachute? I'm dead again. I'm lucky. Good. Because I mean, I'm pretty sure most people kind of hate fighting roofs, you know? Some people like to sit on them, which is understandable because they're powerful. But I think majority of the people don't like to fight people on roof. It's just because if you knock them, like, you don't get the kill. Like, if they get knocked, they can actually get the kill. Then I think it's a different story, right? RPG early game when people don't have AOD is just so broken. It's just one shot, like 2.5 meter radius. Like, you don't have to direct hit them anymore. Just if it's like 2.5 meter radius, it's a one shot. Because I think RPG should mainly be used to counter vehicles and not to kill players. I mean, I like the part that it's a good way to like fight campers. That's basically why I use it. He's really good against that too. It's like no kill contracts. I think I think that's a good strat, you know. You try to hit the car on him, and if you miss, you can still fight him, right? If you hit, he's just dead. I think this is the only way to play solos, man. Where's this guy though? Is he camping? I'm not sure how to like push in there, man. You see, this is what I fucking love, the little camper. Like, people can say whatever they want about the RPG, man. It's the counter against people that just camp.
Friendly recon online. Bounty target has been marked. Kill them.
Well, so I guess he went into the house, yeah. Bit lucky. Sometimes you gotta be lucky.
Requesting recon. UAV entering the
Fuck
AO.
my car though. Should've just used stun, man. I'm not used to playing solo.
Enemy UAV overhead.
At the same time, okay, there's a guy in front.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Did they die? There was two guys here. Maybe one of them died, the other guy have ghost.
Be advised, UAV. Enemy UAV overhead.
Fuck, this is bad.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Fuck, I'm blind, bro. That's why I like car as well, because you can just like position yourself, you see them, you can go out and fight, you know? Not like this hide and seek. And it's like easy to confuse people as well.
UAV overhead. I'm moving.
And only knock. That's not good. Fuck, that's bad.
Better now. Time's up. Objective failed. Enemy UAV overhead.
Fils de pute.
And that's why I like RPG. I love sniper shit ton though, but RPG is just so freaking handy, man. Especially if they're like camping in a house, but I mean even at these spots right here. It's really effective. Pretty bad spot. I love MP7.
Requesting recon. UAV entering the AO.
Think we have to go.
Got gas moving in. I found a vehicle.
Could be my solo record. I think 19, but that was in Stimulus. Oh shit, I didn't really pay attention to the UAV. I think that was a guy, yeah? To my right.
Moving. Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
I mean, we need to turn around, otherwise we're gonna lose. Like, we're gonna get shot in the fucking open. Let's just not throw it like 100%, you know, we can just throw it a little bit, but not like full throw. But he's there, dude. It's a free kill, yeah.
Ah, shit.
You're close now.
So there's a sniper there. I don't like this.
Enemy UAV overhead. 5 left.
Thank God for plebs, man. I should have been dead like 10 times over there.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone. Inbound.
I saw him. Like, who is proning like that, man? Like,
Next time, takes a win.
I thought it was a dead guy, dude. Like, who the fuck is...
Score.
And he's so lucky too, dude. Like, unbelievable, man. This little guy have to end my fucking career, dude. Like, out of everybody, this is the guy, dude. Just waiting as well to shoot me. Is he actually winning this match? He is, because he... No, was that instant kill? No, that was the guy. Like, he doesn't even know he won. That was a win, man. I saw something after, dude. I just didn't think it was a player, because who the fuck prones up there, you know? God damn it.